Hey everybody, I'm back to bring you guys a brand new episode installment of Kessen 2, and it's going to be brought to you guys by GamingOne.com. So I finally did all three of the paths, the Battle of Fang Jiang, the Salva campaign, and the Battle of Mount Dunan. So, with that being said, like I said in the end of the last episode, I was going to look at all the free save files from the paths I took and find out which one would be best for me. So with that being said, I took a snapshot of the information on both armies' stats and did a comparison of which out of the free stats from each of the free save files was the best. So let's go ahead and bring up the first one. Now, for this info, this is after the Battle of Fang Jiang. As you can see, Liu Bei's army has 40 in troop strength, 58 in supply, and 48 in technology, while Cao Cao's army has 63 in troops, 70 in supply, and 63 in technology. Now, this one, I didn't felt it'd be right to continue the Let's Play on this one because the difference in stats between the two are so big. I'm not choosing this one. I mean, look at the stats over here. Clearly, Cao Cao is just as overpowered as ever, but still, it just seems like Liu Bei is not really doing much in terms of trying to come up and beat Cao Cao. The only reason why Liu Bei is still in this whole army is because, well, of me and the people that play the game clearly in doing Liu Bei's campaign. So the second one was from the Southern campaign, and compared to the first one, Liu Bei has more troops but less supply and technology. As for Cao Cao's army, it's weaker than the first one that I showed you here. This one right here, if you were to go and continue on from this battle, from the Battle of Nanman, you would get Zhu Rong, you know, the Nanman king's wife, who's pretty abusive or controlling and such, as a lot of wives, would be on Liu Bei's army, which she has elephants, would actually be seen being pretty good too. So I took that into a lot of consideration. Now for the last one, the Battle of Minjin, let's see, this one had more supply and technology, but less troops when it comes to Liu Bei's army. As for Cao Cao's army, it's also than the first one I showed you, but the supply is close. I mean, the difference over here, Liu Bei's supply and Cao Cao's supply, the only difference is about 8, which is actually close when we consider the other two categories as well. So after some tough decision and consideration, I thought it would be better if I were to go ahead and continue at the Battle of Minjin, or Dunjin, my bad. I normally go with the Southern campaign, and while I would feel more confident going into that one, I think it would be better over here because I want to challenge myself more. I don't know what I'm going to get myself into. So the outcome could be like that in the Battle of Nanman, or it might actually lead me to, being more dominant as I was previously. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue on from this one here. Here goes, and not regretting my decision. Would have been nice to have control of elephants. Alright, so this battle right here, this is officially what I like to call a halfway mark, I think.
Liu Bei, having subdued his enemies on all three fronts and eliminating any immediate threat, assumes ruling power over Hanzhong, the Yi province, the southern Jing province, and Nanman. People now refer to Liu Bei's territory as Shu and call his military the Army of Shu. Meanwhile, to counter Liu Bei's increasing power, Cao Cao banishes the Han Emperor. He names himself Emperor and establishes the Wei dynasty.
And thus it's complete,
marking the end of 400 years of prosperity under the Hans.
And the beginning of the Three Kingdoms era.
The land remains in chaos.
We need to decide what our options are.
Yes. What ideas have you come up with?
Hi! I've been studying the swords and spears used by our troops, and I think we need to get rid of all of them, sire. I'll teach our smiths to make good ones.
Oh, you always let Jing Fei do the training. Why don't you let me do it sometimes? I'll show Jing Fei how it's done.
Since the next battlefield will be Tian Shui, let's try to split up their forces. If Lord Zhao Kang can arrange a fake attack on the battlefront from Jing province, Cao Cao is sure to take some troops from the front and deploy them there.
Sire, please decide on our course of action.
Okay, so, well, looking over at info, which I showed you guys just a minute ago, Seems like I'm better off going ahead and working on technology, because I'm really low on technology, honestly. When it comes between Yubei and Cao Cao, the difference is pretty huge. For troop strength, I can actually worry about that later, because the thing about troop strength is, it doesn't matter how many armies you have or soldiers you have, but it's basically the quality of those soldiers. It's been proven numerous times in history. So, as much as I don't like to do this because of this chick right here, I actually have to go with her plan. Let's research those weapons.
I agree. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
The blacksmiths are working hard. They're making weapons that will be better than the old ones.
How are you actually able to teach these guys how to make new ones? I will have no idea. Skills have increased to 10 and all units have gained in status. Okay, good. Yubei's foot unit has been advanced to heavy foot. Guan Yu's cavalry unit has been advanced to heavy cavalry. Zhang Fei's spear unit has been advanced to heavy spear. Cao Mao's foot unit has been advanced to heavy foot. And that's it. Okay then.
In order to bring an end to the war with self-proclaimed Emperor Cao Cao, Liu Bei decides to advance into Wei Empire territory. With his entire army behind him, he moves toward Tian.
Oh yeah, taking the offensive.
When news that Liu Bei is leading the Shu army in an attack reaches Zhu Chang, Cao Cao leads his own great army to intercept the invasion.
There have been earthquakes. They caused great famine. All the villagers have fled.
And many have become bandits.
What is causing these disasters? My terrible battles with Cao Cao.
Oh shit, what's this? Oh, okay man, this is new. Oh, look at all that army right there. That's a nice. Tell a great battle's about to happen.
Cao Cao! Return Xiao Chan!
You're a fool, doing this for a woman. You're to blame for this. You provoked the gods and broke the mandate of heaven. Look at this village. Behold the locusts.
Lord Liu Bei, be confident! Do not fear!
Look who it is.
Zhao Yun.
Uh-oh, and look who it also is.
I am Zhong Wei of Tian Shui, Lord Liu Bei. We have been waiting for you. Please help us bring this land back to life. Our situation is desperate.
These natural disasters are not caused by Liu Bei. Cao Cao built a government against the will of the people. That's the cause.
How dare you!
Zhao Yun.
That's right. I finally realized the truth. He who is loved by the people is the one who should rule them. Now we'll see where the mandate lies.
He who's loved by the people?
He's loved by the people? Don't make me laugh. People want a leader who's strong. Himiko, turn them to dust.
Right. About time, huh?
Zhuge retreat and regroup.
Sure you want to do that? I mean, seems like it would be a perfect opportunity to attack Cao Cao. I mean, with the new reinforcements and such.
My lord, the Honorable Zhao Yun has come with heartfelt tidings.
My lord, I have returned in shame. Now I see that you are fighting to make the world a happier place, where people can live in peace with those they love. I swear, I will do my best to honor your dream and to make it come true.
Good to know, man. Might I say you are wearing a very good armor right there. Looking very nice and fashionable.
All right, begin the council.
We haven't found them. We don't know the enemy's position nor their storehouse.
Okay, then. I really like the battle map for this one here. It's just straight up, you know? There's not really no bridges to go through or any castles to take siege at. I'm really liking this map here.
We will win. Victory will be ours if we can force General Cao Cao to flee. But I must report this. If Liu Bei flees, we will lose the battle. We must not let that happen.
I agree. Tell me what options there are.
My lord, I humbly suggest we adopt this as our combat position. If we concentrate our units against this position, no matter what the enemy's plan, we can handle them.
Master Liu Bei, I think this is the most advantageous position for our troops. If we take this position, we can still defend ourselves, even if he attacks from two sides.
Master Liu Bei, please listen to my proposal as well. This position is close to the storehouse, so it's safe. It's also just right for a drawn-out battle.
Please decide upon a strategy, my lord.
Okay, then. So, the thing about this right here is that if I choose this guy here, or this guy's plan, let's be real here, I don't like the idea of Liu Bei being right there in the middle, you know? And the storehouse, you know, is far, but there's still a good chance that someone could attack it as well. So I'm not really going to be for this one right here. This one right here, I'm not for this neither, just because of the simple plain fact that the supply compound's right there. It's closer to the army than it was in their other plans. So I'm more tuned to this one over here, Down Hoon's plan. Reason being is because, well, this seems like a really balanced plan here in positioning. You know, this seems very good. And the supply compound, although it's a little bit closer than in the middle, I mean, although it's a little closer, it still looks a little bit more better. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'll choose this one here.
I've made my decision. To battle!
Yes, sir.
Oh, the locusts are still there, huh? Resilient bastards.
Yao Chan, I have found my path. This is what I was born to do. If my lord follows the path he believes in his heart, to be the true path, the disasters will end. I will bring peace to the land and rule with the people's help. But first, Cao Cao, I will crush your greedy ambition! To war!
You know, I really like this whole story of good versus evil. Liu Bei being the good and Cao Cao being the evil. I think that's really nice. It's very simple. Alright, so here we go. Start a battle with Cao Cao. The big one over here. Alright, so before I actually go ahead and do anything, I want to go ahead and now get Sun Li to do me a special mission. I want you to abort your little plan. And I want you to go over here. Why do you ask? Well, think about it for a minute. Look at the map real fast. Doesn't it seem a little odd to you that the map is kind of the same, symmetrically speaking? I mean, there's a supply compound right there. And there's an area that looks just like the area that the supply compound is. So, I'm assuming that's the supply compound there, just because of that. So that being said, let's go ahead and get this done. I'll go ahead and I'll switch to Yul Gegion. He's got about, estimated 13,000 people. This is good. Even though it doesn't look like there's only, not 13,000, but still looking good on himself. I mean, if you count those armies right there, maybe it'd be 13,000 at best. But that's not his, clearly. Okay, so it looks like Cao Cao's officers are coming up on the map now.
I beg to differ here, but I think I clearly have the upper hand.
I don't know about that, May. Because you only got about under 10,000. Well, actually, to be more precise, you got 9,590. And it looks like you might be double teamed. Yeah, Cao Yun, I'm going to need you over here for a minute. I want you to help out. I'm thinking real fast. Should I get him to go over this way? Or go this way to take on Zhu Jin? I'll stick with the plan here. As for you, Luke Leon, I want you over here taking on Semi-E. Okay, then. As for you, Machao, you go ahead and take on that guy right there. Saying, Faye, why are you down here? I will never know. You're supposed to be up there on the lines. And there's Cao. He's got about 15,000. And there goes his other people, too. So this looks like it's going to be a long battle, because you see all of Cao's officers here in this one. Like in previous battles where you only see like one general that's considered to be Cao's right-hand man or something like that. Okay, so there is Jujin. Looks like he's going to double team on Mei. Where are you, Zhao Hun? I'm going to have to get Mei to hold him off for a couple of seconds till he gets there.
Oh, so you're Sima Yi. Well, it looks like you might even have some strength there.
Oh, okay then. Looks like I'm seeing a rivalry over there. Might want to go ahead and switch to Luke Leon real fast. Just to be sure. Because he is outnumbered here. I mean, we all should have known that by now. I mean, the troop strength between the two armies are pretty different. Let's be real. And okay, just gonna wait for the game to let me control him. No, I don't want you joining the fight here. Nope, scratch that. I want you to help out Mei, man. What's going on here? Okay.
Ready. Now attack.
It's kind of funny when you think about this for a minute, because I'm about to get him to retreat and go over to help Mei. So this was basically pointless. No, Cao Ying, you're not fighting him. You're going to fight him. Okay? Good. Sun Li, you over here, I'm just going to get you to go up a little bit more. There we go. Shh. Supply compound should be over here. Once I take out the supply compound, I'll soon have the upper hand. It's just like the Battle of Chibi, only difference is it's on land, and Luke Leon didn't call upon the winds and played God. Okay, Liao was initiating rush. Can't do anything about that. Let me check over here real fast. How's Guan Yu doing? Okay, you lost a bit of morale. Fortunately, however, he's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve. Let me get out of here in the battlefield, because I want to make sure that the effectiveness of charge is used to its fullest. Alright, good. Let me try here now. Let me see. Is this going to work better for me? Oh yeah, I think this is going to work. Let's go ahead and do this.
Show me what you're made of. Show me. Dare.
So it should take out a lot of them, because I see a lot of them in red. Oh yeah, it's doing a lot of damage here too. Of course, it's also hurting the green ones, but I think we all know the whole gist about that. Friendly fire is off in this game, so I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, you gotta feel sad about those guys that are getting run over. That's also on Guan Yu's army. Okay, good. So looks like Guan Yu's got the upper hand here. Let me get out of here for a moment. Let me check on, let's see. Zhao Zun, can you please go over there to Mei? I mean, it's pretty obvious that Sun Li's supposed to be the one to face off against one of these two over here, but I have different plans. Screw this. Yubei, why don't we get you over here? Oh wait, we gotta get you to move back a bit actually, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to get that done. I could go ahead and get Zhang Fei to do that too, but I'd rather he go ahead and deal with this guy here, just in case, because he could go ahead and double team on either Ma Chao or Lu Lian. I don't want that. I clearly do not want that. So let's go over here for a moment. I'll go ahead and now do a meteor shower. It's just a awesome time. I don't expect it to do some major damage to the point to where she would have the upper hand, but I do expect it to do some damage to the point to where Zhao Yun can go in there. And how about Mei? At least taking out one of the two generals off her back. course, I also have duel too, but I don't really want to use that. I don't like using duel if I'm the one at a disadvantage or I'm the one losing a battle. Just not my style, you know? Okay, Yubei, what's taking you so long, bro? I see you're just getting your man to reposition. What's going on with you? Okay, good. Now you're moving. Huh. I didn't know Pang Tong was in your army. I guess it's fair. I mean, you should have a magician. Clearly, you have no magical powers whatsoever. Okay, so you move back a bit to the point to where you can actually go this way. I did this in the first place because every time I try and go and get him to move somewhere, it always seems like or other generals happen to go ahead and stay right there, or because they can't move anywhere. That's why I did it. Okay, Zhang Yu's pulling back from battle. That's good. Okay. Forgive me about this. I'm really trying to think through on this one. Okay, so Zhang Yu, could you please go ahead and attack him, Ju Jin? Hope this works. Then I'll go ahead and I'll get Yubei to back up Mei. There we go. So I got Mei some help over here. Perfect. Alright, so what's Sun Li doing over here? Sun Li still looking for that supply compound. Everything's looking good so far. Just gotta make sure. Because, you know, all it takes is just 1 second and everything changes. You know, when that happens, then you better be ready for that change. Okay, we will rejoin the squad to intercept. Alright, perfect. So it's a lot more better now. So let's get out of here for this battle. Let's go to Yubei. Need you over here as soon as you can, Yubei. Should take you a few seconds. I mean, I played this game a couple of times before. I mean, one time I was a little kid, and the other time it was about, I'm thinking a year ago. Yeah, say a year ago, when it was on PS2 Classics, and I bought it for like $9.99. Just imagine if this game was available for $9.99 back then.
Yo-chan!
Nice girl, huh?
Yeah, she sure is, Liu Bei. Why don't you go talk to her?
Peer pressure.
Liu Bei! He's actually going!
Ballsy man right there, people.
Yeah! Go for it, brother!
I know we will save her.
To battle!
Okay, good. I'll switch over to Pang Tong for a moment. Or maybe not, because of course he's commanding arrow officers. Who are apparently also getting crossbow. Huh. And it doesn't seem like they're reloading one bit, actually. Look at the... No, seriously, look at the crossbowmen. That animation right there, oh my god. Okay, looks like Cao Cao's supply compound isn't here. Let me go up a little bit more. Maybe he'll be a little bit more back. See, there's Cao Cao right there. He hasn't battled yet. Ma Chao's just got under the 10,000 mark. I gotta be careful about that. Maybe I should bring him in the battle. Or maybe I'll just send the squad in the battle. What's going on here? Let's see. Guan Yu. Seems like he's doing okay. What about Zhang Fei? He's in battle now, finally. Was wondering why he was in the back of the whole time. Maybe bodyguarding Yubei or something? I don't know. So let's go ahead and start things off with a go to fashion raid. Okay, good. Thought I wasn't going to be able to control him. I would have got really aggravated if that were to happen. Yeah, look at him. Go. Really, he's having fun with this.
Come on, what's the matter? You're no fun!
Okay, perfect. Then I'll go ahead and I'll add some more damage. Where is... There she is, that's Lalo. So I'll go ahead and I'll take out some more officers in the form of volley.
Fire!
Then once I do that, I'll go ahead and switch out. Then I'll focus on other Yubei's officers that need my help. Good, that's done. Let's get out of here for a moment. Ah, perfect. She found it. There's the supply compound. All we just need to do is burn that mother effer, and then soon I'll be able to have the upper hand. Then I'll get Sun Li to go ahead and attack Cao Cao. Or at least go over to that little narrow space. I mean, I'm talking about from here if you guys were confused. Because it seems to be a pretty good shortcut. Huh. You think that someone would be guarding the supply compound, but apparently not. What's taking these guys so long? Yeah, go out to the supply compound. Take that out. Just a few cups. There we go. Here we go. It begins. I apologize for you guys if, because of the fact of last episode where I couldn't be able to burn down that attack in the compound in the Battle of Mount Junin. Oh, there we go. Now you guys firsthand have seen how destroying a supply compound looks like. So enemy morale is officially dropping. Alright, now let's get you back into the fight. So we'll go ahead and get you to attack. Let's get you to attack Cao Ren. You can really see the huge effect that the supply compound has. And especially when it's destroyed. You can tell the morale is just nearly depleted. I mean, it looks like Cao Cao's already lost more than half. And for the guys in battle, they're almost in the red. This one here is in the red. So you know what? Let's go ahead and end this episode here right now, everybody. I think now will be the good time. So with that being said, thanks for watching, everyone, and be safe. Till next time.